Hello everybody, it's Alicia from Adventures of Stitching and I'm back with you for a Flosstube update. This is Flosstube number 25. I have May progress and up until today, the middle of June. And I just looked, I don't know what made me think of it. I think I remember it being June or July, but I just looked and I'm coming up on my third anniversary of Flosstube, so June 18th, which could either be today or tomorrow depending on when I put this video up. So for you it would be either yesterday or today. So I'll probably do a mid-year whip parade just in celebration, and I'm not going to do progress pictures for it though, so I'll just be showing what I have to work on. And yeah, I'm excited. I kind of have been missing some of my whips, like emotionally missing them, and I think it'll be good to get them back out and kind of like reassess, reevaluate like how I feel and like which ones I want to focus on for the next half of the year. So I kind of like that. I know at the beginning of the year I was saying I'm going down to just having one whip parade a year, but I think I'm just going to do one whip parade a year at the end of the year or beginning of the year that shows the progress that was made in that whole entire year. But then the mid-year one can just be for the fun of it. So I have a couple exciting finishes. I will start with knitting. I've got a complete set of socks done, so I'm so excited. These are for my husband. He tried them on, they fit, and he said, I know I promised I would wear them, but they're kind of too nice. And I was like, no, they're not. Like, there's so many mistakes in here. First of all, I think I saw some other people talk about this, but their second sock always comes out tighter. Like the gauge is tighter, so I'm not sure if I have my tension nailed down all that great yet, and I'm still considering myself a newbie, but there's definitely a little bit of a size difference by the two socks, but it's not too noticeable, and when he had them on his feet they looked the same, so we'll go with it. This is Croy sock yarn, and I can't remember what size needles I used. I don't think they were US 1s. They might have been 2s or 1.5. I'm not sure. But you know, if you do socks, they're basically sort of the same. But I don't know how long these were a whip, but I finally got them done. And I told myself, it's different than cross stitching. I told myself that I don't want to have too many knitting whips happening at the same time. So I had a sweater that I really wanted to try. I've never done a sweater before, so I was intimidated, but I was like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna try it, but I have to finish the socks first. So those are done, and I cast on a sweater. Let me grab it, make sure all the stitches stay on the needles. I need to get some stitch holders because this is living dangerously. But this is the novice sweater from Petite Knits, and it's worked from the top down, and I have it in circulars. I have this much done, you guys. Like, I am maybe an inch away from splitting for the sleeves. I just can't believe it. So let me go. That is it so far. I love it so much. The pattern called for a longer collar, but I don't really care for having tall necks on my shirts, so I wasn't too sure how I'd feel about that, and I wanted to set myself up for success, so I just did like a 1-inch one and then got right into the sweater. The yarn, I'm not sure, I can't remember what it's called now, but I think it's the Red Heart soft wool yarn or something like that, and this is in the color Icicle, and it's just like a really light powder blue, kind of has a gray look to it. I love it. So that's that, and then I have a cross stitch finish. I finished my one strand a day project. And I can't believe how well that worked. So here it is. This is Precious Moments on our way to the chapel. This is June in the Precious Moments book number 72. It's like the one where there's a picture for every month in the year. So you can make it into a calendar if you want. And this just really reminded me of me and my husband because he works on cars. He's auto body repair. And I was like, well, this car needs some repair, obviously. And like, he has darker hair and I have blonde hair. So it just really worked out. And the back stitching, there's a ton of it. Like, I'll show you the back. That kind of tells you like how much back stitching is in there. But it really went pretty smoothly. And it was pretty quick. So I just did a strand of back stitching a day too to get it done. So that took about a week, I'd say, to get all that back stitching in. But this is on 14 count Aida, nothing fancy. I think it's ivory. I'm so excited. So my next one strand project is Home Prayer. I might as well show that next, even though it's not next in my lineup, because I'm excited about this too. I'm kind of like getting close to wanting to see this one finish sooner, but I'm like, no, I'll stick with the one strand because I don't want to burn out. So this is Home Prayer, and I had Ariana from Blue Fox Stitchery chart this. It was like a quote that I saw on Instagram. It was like an anonymous quote, so hopefully I didn't copyright anybody, but this is how far I am. I put in 1,573 stitches since you've last seen it. I'm pretty sure I kind of had like this first line done and was working here, and then I picked it up just now. Basically just the last week of May into now, and just daily work kind of got me up to here. Several of us are doing this, but I do know specifically Leanne from Small Town Stitches is also having this be her one strand a day project, and she's farther along than I am, so she's probably really close to the finish. That is, for some reason I didn't write any percentages down on that one, and I know I have them because it's in Pattern Keeper. So let's look this up. I have 2,868 stitches out of 4,666 stitches, and it is 61.47% complete. Flying along. I don't know. This method just works great if you have other projects you're trying to get done, not done, but like goals done, get stitched on. These one strand projects, it only takes 10 or 15 minutes and you get finishes. Like, it's incredible. It's so simple. Okay, so we're going to start off with a bang. I have my new start. It has been in the works since last May or June. This is called Sunflower Inn, and me and Leanne just fell in love with this pattern when they came out with it. This is from Artisy. The artist is Thomas Wood. I'm doing the regular size, and Leanne is doing the large version. And then Leanne Stitches on Instagram. I think it's Leanne Stitches on YouTube too, but she has Forbidden Fiber Co., the floss and yarn company. She started with us, and Stace from Stace Stitches started with us too, and then we got a couple others along the way after we started. And I think, I can't remember who it was. I think she might be doing the large one like Leanne is. But anyways, here's my start. I've got 646 stitches in. I'm waiting for floss to arrive because I was out of some colors, and I'm trying to use CXC on this project, so they're on their way. They should be here in a couple days, but I had to pause because I'm doing diagonally, and up until here all of the colors are ones I don't have, and I was like, I don't really want to like go much farther than that. So there's where I am. This is 25 count 2/1/10 stitch. It is 78,975 stitches, and I have 0.82% complete so far, so that was an exciting start. Like, I couldn't believe it. I was like, it's finally here when we start this. And this is the first time that I kit up a project like this. I used the floss list, and I know this isn't new, other people have done this, but so far this has been possibly my favorite way to kit up. I know I do it a lot of different ways and I change my mind a lot, but I printed off the floss list on cardstock paper, and then I used the wide packing tape to laminate because I don't have a laminator. And I actually cut out a column, maybe 2 columns. There's a column that says DMC and a column, I don't remember, it says like how many strands to use. So I cut off the DMC strip, and then I left the color number code and the strand number to scoot this in and tape over that. So I basically like have this double reinforced. Sorry, I don't know why the lighting is blowing out, but anyways, then I bought a 1/8 inch hole punch. It was like $4 online, and I've just done like one length of a 6 strand per color. So I'm gonna have to refill a lot. Some colors a lot, some colors I won't have to refill at all because they're only like 100 stitches. But I liked having this color key, I liked having the symbol and the code. So there's like 79 colors in here, I think. And I just love it. It's so seamless. It's light and airy. It takes up no room at all in the project. So you almost don't even notice if your floss is even in there. So that's a win. It took maybe half an hour to get that set up. Not loading the floss, but half an hour getting the cards prepped. The next project I want to share is Sweetheart Cove. This is the Minnie and Mickey. It's usually Mickey and Minnie, isn't it? Project, and it is by Thomas Kincaid. This is a pattern from Etsy, but I won't be linking it because I don't think it is licensed, so bear that in mind. This is on 25 count opalescent Lugana, and it's 2/1 tent stitch with DMC, and this is how far I am. I've done 837 stitches, and that brought me to 81,948 stitches complete out of 125,972. It is 65.05% complete. You guys, I stalled out big time on this project. Like, I don't know, I wanted to finish it by September, but I think I'm just throwing that out the window. I don't want to put that pressure on myself. I know I talk about that in every video, but it's because it's still hanging over my head. Hopefully you get it. The next project, let me know if I'm going too quick. Oh boy, I gotta take this out of the hoop. I don't want to, but I think I could probably do it without. This is my Wind in the Willow Sal by Chris Dunn from Pain Free Crafts. It's the 2022 Sal, and it's still for sale. It's all complete now. I put in 1,506 stitches in this. This is part 4. It's currently, this part has 14,453 stitches in it. So I'm tracking from that point. So I have 1,680 stitches in this section, which starts here at this window, and it goes up and up and around to like right here, I think. Can't tell. Yes. There's blue sky outside of the frame, and There's some of the building and window. It's crazy. It's so big. It's like, I don't even know like how to process it in my mind, but I got this to 11.62% complete for part 4. I would love to have part 4 finished by the end of the year, but I think that leaves me with 12,000 stitches to do. I guess it's possible, but I would have to make it like a focus somehow, like an ongoing focus. I might be able to do that because it's just, I don't want it to languish for 10 years, and you know, we're going on the 3rd year of it, and I'm on part 4, so it seems like it could be a 10-year project, and I just never wanted it to become that. So maybe I'll try to focus on that one a little more at some point. The next project is God Shed His Grace. This is the medium size from Artisy. This is by Abraham Hunter. Very well loved, well-known chart. I think dozens of people are doing it now. I put in 1,312 stitches since you've last seen it. And I'm loving the diagonals on this because the way it shows up. I have 18,654 stitches done out of 135,000. It is 13.82% complete. And I'm kind of working my way back up. I don't know if you can tell, but oh, you guys, I love this one so much. It's like, it's grown so much, and yet not much at all. That is also on 25 counts, 2 over 1/10 stitch with DMC. What is next? Red Panda. This is Mini Red Panda by Sheena Pike. It was on Heaven and Earth Designs, but it's retired now, so unless they want to release it on, who is it that has her now? Charting Creations? It's possible it might come back in the future. I don't know. That's just me summarizing, but here it is. I started this with Angie from Angie Slowly Crafts. I put 796 stitches in on it. It's at 7,814 out of 84,500. It's 9.25% complete. And I think I was working in here because this is a page. I think this is a page. So I was like working towards a page finish. And I can't remember, I think this is on 28 count, and it's 2 over 1/10 stitch with DMC. I'm trying to stay organized down here, so if it's like I'm moving around a lot, it's because I am. Okay, the next one isn't all that impressive, but I'll show you anyways. And I just zipped it up. See, before the video, I tried to have everything unzipped, and I always autopilot the zip without my brain being used. Okay, this is Rivendell from Country Magic Stitch, and it is on an 18 count Jade Ada. I think it's Picture This Plus, I'm not positive. I only put 119 stitches in. I basically put that bush in. But I want to get this out again soon. I want to get it to 20%. It's at 18.68% right now. I have 4,096 stitches done out of 21,924. And the lighting is actually working better for this today than it has in a long time. So that is one strand full cross with DMC. Coverage isn't ideal, but I'm going with it. The next project is Beautiful Place from Stitches So Beautiful. The artist is Eder Jose Rosa. Lots of people are stitching this too. I put in 532 stitches. So here it is. I kind of finished this little tiny page. I'm working on the right side. the upper right corner. It's at 1,588 out of 107,000, 1.48% complete. And this is a project I want to get to 5% by the end of the year. And I think it's on 28 count. It's 2/1 tent stitch. Already shared home prayer. Gardener's Paradise in a Leanne bag, the first one. Because it's a project I started with Leanne. This is Gardener's Paradise, the mini version from Heaven and Earth Designs by Donna Gelsinger. This project, if you've been around for a while, you know that I was struggling because I couldn't get in a groove of how to stitch it. Now I have my groove and I am obsessed. I love the colors, and without further ado, I'll just share it. Look at that! Oh my gosh! There's a birdhouse now. There's it wasn't until I was done stitching on this project that I realized that that's a window frame. Like, duh, it looks like it. You know, this whole thing is a window, so I love this so much. I put in 1,637 stitches, which is impressive, for me anyways. It's at 4,062 out of 78,000, and I hit 5%. It's at 5.21% complete. And I'm doing the diagonal, and I love it. A lot of these too, I don't plan on doing it diagonal by page. I plan on doing it diagonal by the project, so it's just gonna be getting longer and longer diagonals, but like, I could not be happier. And you guys, this is the mini, and at first the detail was not impressive. Like, when I had that much done, I didn't care for it. Now that more of it is in, I can see enough detail to be happy. So this is just regular colors in the mini. So don't worry about it. This is tent stitch on 25 count, 2/1. I'm so uncomfortable today. I keep fidgeting around trying to get a good position. The next one is, again, another one I started with Leanne in another, let me take the floss out, another Leanne project bag. I keep telling her to start a shop to sell these, but for right now, she's like happy just to make them for friends because she's an awesome friend. I have a few more too. I think I have my other 2 projects to share are actually also in projects that she made for me. Sidetracked. What am I trying to say? This is Mini Farm Stand from Heaven and Earth Designs by Donna Gelsinger, and I put in 1,579 stitches. La, 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 la. I didn't want to put this one down, I have to be honest. I literally just finished up working on it the other day, and I was like, I don't know if I want to put it away and work on something else or keep going, and working on something else won out. So let me get closer. This is at 4,006 stitches out of 78,975, and there we go. And it's at 5.07%, so I'm finally hitting those 5% goalposts. Goalposts? What are the, like, achievements? My brain just blipped out there. So yeah, I started that also with Leanne. And this is probably my favorite project bag. Oh my goodness. This is Wonder Woman, Warrior Princess by Daniel Kordek from Tilton Crafts, and it is retired, unfortunately, I think. I mean, you could check, but I think as of now it actually is retired. But here's this project bag. So I found the fabric for a lot of these, and I just had them shipped to Leanne in, like, you know, let her just decide when she wanted to make them. But dude, girl, this is like the bomb.com. I love it so much. Thank you. So okay, on to what I got done. What I did 1,466 stitches on Wonder Woman. It's at 7,632 out of 122,500. It's at 6.23% complete, and I'm pretty sure I hit that 5% mark when I was working on it last. And in the before picture, you'll be able to tell, but pretty sure I filled in this side to make both sides of her hair even as I work my way down. I'm completing all the black first, and this is on 32 counts. This is 1/1 10th stitch with CXC floss. So this is as big as it's gonna be, but for a 120,000 stitch project, it's really not that big at all. Like, yeah, I love how this one's coming along. I have one more project to share, and it's actually going to be one that I'm going to be creating a lot of confusion for myself by sharing it now, because I worked on it today and I will be working on it for the next couple of days. And I'm doing a Flosstube update now. So we'll see. We'll see if I'll remember to share the rest of my progress in the next updates. But this is the last, I'm pretty sure I have another couple project bags from Leanne, but this is the last one for today. I am from Seattle, and so the Mariners, they're still my baseball team. Like, I don't care. So I found a baseball thing. I know it's shocking, but I like sports a lot. I'm probably more of a football fan, but baseball's the close second. And randomly enough, I think the only thing that fits this project bag is the blue, because this is "Oh Come Let Us Adore Him," or just "Let Us Adore Him" by Donna Gelsinger. This is the mini version from Heaven and Earth Designs, and it's like one of the versions of the nativity scene. So if you ever hear me call it the nativity, it's actually not the same as the one everyone else is doing. I started this with a few people, but they're all doing the nativity version, so I'm over here Lone Rangering. But I did these two towers, so this 400 stitches here and 200 stitches here. I did those last night and today, and or maybe 3. No, it was the last 2, because I finished the camel head of the wise man. Like, the detail is just, it's starting to really pop, and I was really nervous about this one. This was probably my most nerve-wracking switch to a mini of all of my projects, because I didn't want to lose detail, but I didn't really want to stitch 400,000 stitches or whatever the like large or regular size is. So the mini is big enough. And I don't have any information about this whip. It's on 25 count, it's 2/1 10th stitch. A lot of my full coverage, I would say most of my full coverage is gonna be 10th stitch, because there's just so many stitches, and it goes a lot quicker, and the end result is pretty much the same. So today I did this 200 block here, and like I said last night I did 400, so I've got 600 in since you've last seen it, and I'm working on getting it to 5%, and I'm at 4.33%. It has 3,417 stitches out of 78,975. And that is all I have to share about my whips. Like I said, Flosstiversary. Like, I can't believe it's been 3 years, you guys. Thank you so much for coming along on this journey with me. I don't know if this is gonna be my like big Flosstiversary video or what, but the whip parade I might designate to that more, because I think I started Flosstube with a whip parade. But you know, you guys don't care about all of that. You just watch the videos, right? I hope you're stitching and watching, and I mean, I could give a life update, but I honestly don't remember what happened last week, let alone last month. Things have been hectic. I haven't been able to catch my breath. So much stuff. I know we make it worse by coming back from Florida, by being gone all winter, because it's all compounded together where everything's just saved up to just be like an onslaught when we get back. So I know it's self-inflicted for most of it, but and I'm sorry, I'm down low because I put my camera in a different spot. So that was relaxed and very Alicia style. So stay tuned for the whip parade if you're excited for that. If not, you know, more power to you. You know, like, you can come or stay or go whenever you choose. I'm just really grateful for each and every one of you. And I hope you have a very blessed rest of your June and start enjoying the summer. And hopefully you have some relaxation planned in during all the busy summer activities. I will talk to you all soon, and stitch like the wind.
So, Viola, so like the wind.